Man, I don't know why is it so hard for South Africans to simply understand this simple concept about the African National Congress.
The ANC president was saying the other day, look, guys, you, the ANC members, the councillors of the ANC, I cannot run the municipalities. Please go and learn from the DA. What is happening? What has happened is that the ANC really has thrown in the towel, if you listen.
And to be fair, like the ANC has given up a long time ago. It's just that the South Africans do not want to accept that the ANC has given up a long time ago. And I remember I have said it like time and time again that if there is one thing that the ANC has demonstrated clearly to South Africans is that they are not even interested in governing this country. They don't want to govern this country. The actions of the African National Congress are clear for everybody to see that they do not want to govern this country, but somehow South Africans continue to say that no, we understand that you don't want to govern this country, but we're gonna vote for you still. And the ANC says it's fine. We are not going to do anything for you. We are not going to solve any of these problems that you guys are facing. We're just gonna give you these incompetent councillors. We're gonna give you the most incompetent mayors and the premiers, and we will steal the resources of this country. We will literally take this country down. And South Africans continue to say it is fine. It is fine. We love the African National Congress. This is a very simple thing to actually understand about the African National Congress, but it looks like to South Africans it is hard for them to understand. It is hard for them to understand. It had to take somebody like Moeletsi Mbeki to say that the ANC has thrown the towel for people to start to say maybe there is something there that Moeletsi Mbeki is saying. But we have been saying this thing for a very long time that these people have given up. They have given up. The president of the African National Congress, he has given up. Guys, you remember last week when I was covering that speech of Cyril Ramaphosa after that NEC meeting? One of the things that I have said, it was last week. I said, guys, just look at the body language of Cyril Ramaphosa. Look at his facial expression. What is it that you can tell by looking at the face of Cyril Ramaphosa and his body language is that Cyril Ramaphosa has completely given up. I said this. I said Cyril Ramaphosa has completely given up as the president of this country. But no, it had to take somebody like Moeletsi Mbeki to say the ANC has thrown in the towel for people to start to have, maybe let's have this conversation about the ANC throwing in the towel. Man, South Africans are hopeless, man. South Africans are completely hopeless. And now it is their fault that the country is going nowhere and very fast. It is nobody's fault, but it is the fault of average South Africans that this country is not going anywhere fast because they are failing to read the signs that are clear for everybody to see. Everybody who has a brain, a half of a brain, can actually see what is happening in this country. But the people in this country, they continue to say that, no, we are totally fine with the status quo. We are getting the 350s. The companies are leaving. There is no electricity. There is no water. There is crime. There is open borders. We are totally fine with everything that the ANC is doing. I mean, like, just look at some of these policies that the ANC has been signing into law. You can see that these people have completely given up. They want the people of this country to revolt, to revolt against them so that they can leave office. This is how much the ANC is begging the people of this country to let go of the power. They are signing some of the ridiculous laws like the Bella Bill, the employment equity laws. These are laws that are doing nothing but causing distraction. They want the people of this country to actually rebel against them. But South Africans continue to say, no, we love you so much. We love you so much. This is the party of Nelson Mandela. And we don't care that you give us Jacob Zuma. We don't care that you give us Cyril Ramaphosa. We will continue to vote for you. Now they are talking about Panyaza Lesufi and Fikile Mbalula. I see some of the rational South Africans saying that no, there's absolutely no way that people will vote for somebody like Panyaza Lesufi and Fikile Mbalula or maybe Paul Mashatile. And I'm sitting and I'm like, guys, what is it exactly is it going to take you for you to actually understand how a mind of an average South African actually operates? What do you need? Because now even the rational South Africans are failing to understand how average South Africans are operating. It is a mess, man. It is a mess.
The ANC president was saying the other day, look guys, you the ANC members, the councillors of the ANC, I cannot run the municipalities. Please go and learn from the DA. What is happening? What has happened is that the ANC really has thrown in the towel. If you listen, if you pay attention, the ANC leadership has thrown in the towel. They say we cannot solve unemployment in South Africa.
Yes.
We cannot solve the education problem. We cannot solve graduate unemployment. We cannot solve youth unemployment. So you, the citizens, you go and have a national dialogue and find a solution.
Exactly. 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 Exactly, man. Like if South Africans were serious people, man, like sometimes when I feel like the people of this country they are not serious people. If South Africans were actually serious people, man, they would have actually seen the signs a long time ago. They would have seen the sign a long time ago and said that no, we cannot deal with these people. But now, because the South Africans love the African National Congress so much, they want the ANC to go down with this country. They don't care if the ANC goes down with this country at the expense of their lives, at the expense of their children's lives, at the expense of their children's future. They don't care about all of that. They want the ANC to collapse with this country. And I am convinced that this is how a mind of an average South African who continue to vote for the ANC actually look at things. That if the ANC falls, we want South Africa to fall too. And are you not? Like this is the reason why again, guys. You see the attitude of the members of the African National Congress. It doesn't matter from the councillors, from the mayors. Look at these people in parliament. Look at these people in government. Look at the attitude of the people from the African National Congress. They have actually realized that there's nothing that we can do to South Africans to stop these people from voting for us. So we're going to treat these people like trash. And we know that they will continue to vote for us. This is why the ANC is like, no, we're going to stop working and we're going to stop looking at the solutions to fix this country. We're going to stop like all of these things that it's hard for us. We are just the comrades that were lying down in Zambia and watching television when average South Africans were being slaughtered during apartheid, and we have come back to take the credit for the work of average South African. And these poor South Africans are giving us the credit for all their hard work. So we're gonna take the credit for all their hard work, for their sacrifices, and we're gonna treat them like trash. And South African says that it is fine. We want to be treated like that by the African National Congress. We want to be treated like that by the African National Congress. This is what we are dealing with in South Africa. This is why when you are a rational South African, like it is frustrating being in this place. It is absolutely frustrating. They have given